back to my channel and the second Christmas tutorial of this season. In today's tutorial we're going to be making this here. I know, you have no clue what this is and I'm not the best drawer anyway, but who cares? The point is, I found this. Ta-da! It's a really beautiful fabric and I was like, oh my god, I have to do something with this. And there we go. So for this tutorial, you're only going to need fabulous fabric and how do you call these thingies that people wear to chill at home? And that's it. Just take the fabulous fabric and take the thingy. Are you ready? Let's get started. So the first thing that you need to know is how long you want this thingy to be. In my case, I want it to be really long till the floor because it has to look fabulous. So I'm just going to measure from my shoulder to the floor. So first of all, take your piece of fabric and the rope that you are going to use as a model and place it on the middle of the fabric. We are going to be leaving the sleeves outside and we are only going to copy half of the shape of the robe. So just find the middle of the neck and draw around that shape. And we are going to also draw the shape of the sides, leaving the sleeve outside. Now we need to find the middle of the robe again and also the length. In my case is going to be 1 meter and 40 centimeters. And now we are going to trace the middle line. That is the measure from your shoulder to the floor plus 2 centimeters of sewing allowance. And a straight line. And I'm just going to trace a longer line here at the bottom from the middle to the edge of the fabric, which is 80 centimeters. Now we are going to join this bottom line with the side of the robe and now we're going to cut it. This is one front part, but we need two, so we are just going to flip this part around and place it on the other piece of fabric. And we are just going to draw exactly the same shape and cut it. Now we have the two parts of the front. Now for the back part, take again your rope, place it in the middle of the fabric and again draw a line from the middle to the bottom. Again, it's going to be 140 centimeters in my case. As we did before, just draw the shapes of the robe. And a line from the bottom to the body of the robe. But we want the back to be longer and round, so we are just going to trace a round line like this. This is again half of the back, so we're just going to flip the fabric around to cut the other side. Perfect! Now take one of the front parts and place it on the back part. Place the right side against the right side. Pin it together or sew it together by hand first. And then do the same with the other side. And now we're going to sew this with the sewing machine. So just take your sewing machine and we are just going to make a normal stitch. it's important that you leave open the parts of the sleeve. In my case, that's 25 centimeters, just like in the sample robe that we are using. Now take 2 pieces to make the sleeves, and we're just going to draw 2 rectangles or squares. In my case, they are not long because I didn't have much fabric left, so they look like squares. Again, you need 2 pieces. Now put the right side up, and we are going to fold the 2 pieces in half, pin them together, and sew this line with the machine. Once they are sewn, we just have to sew the sleeves to the robe. For this, just put the sleeve inside the robe like this. And now take the edge of the robe and the edge of the sleeve and pin them together. Of course, you have to do this all around the sleeve. And of course, you have to do this in both sleeves. So this is a close-up of how it looks like. Make sure that you leave the hole to put your arm in there. I discovered an easier way of putting the sleeve in there. So basically you take the wrong side of the robe and the right side of the sleeve and just slide the sleeve inside the robe. Align the edges of the fabric and pin it together all around the fabric. And now we are going to sew this with the sewing machine. Okay guys, I'm gonna try to explain you what I'm doing to sew the sleeves. So I'm taking this part of the machine away. So now we're going to take the sleeve and put it in here. Put the fabric in place there and just make sure that you're only sewing 2 layers. Perfect. Now just sew it. So guys, it's the moment to try it on, but I'm going to be using my Lana. That's my mannequin, the one that I got myself for my birthday. And of course you don't need a mannequin, you can just put it on yourself and just pin it and adjust it until you are happy with how it looks. So important, I'm going to be trying this on the wrong side so I can directly pin it and then sew it with the machine. So just put it on and we are going to cut it with the shape that we want. Now we're going to sew the line that goes from the neck to the shoulder. So just pin it together until you're happy with the shape, and then we're going to sew these two with the machine. I actually like the idea of not cutting the top of it. So I'm just going to fold it. And to make it look nicer, we're going to sew the edges. We have to fold it once and then fold it twice and pin it together. We are going to repeat this all along the edges of the fabric. And once we are done, we are going to sew this with the machine. So just go on, fold it once, fold it twice, pin it together, and go on like this. We're going to do this until we get to the hips, and then we're going to do it again on the other side of the robe. We are going to be doing this until we get to the hips. And now we are going to cut the rest of the fabric until we are happy with how it looks like. I'm going to be cutting a straight line from the hips to the bottom. And now I'm going to be shaping the bottom part so it's not that long. Perfect. Now we're going to take the robe and flip it inside out. So now we will have again the wrong side. And we are going to again fold it once, fold it twice, till we get to the bottom. Just make sure that the fabric is stretched and repeat the process. Once you're done, you have to sew this with the sewing machine. Now we're going to do the same with the sleeves. Fold it once, fold it twice, pin it, sew it with the machine. And of course, we have to do this all around the sleeve and in both sleeves. We are also going to be doing this on the bottom. Fold it once, fold it twice, pin it together, sew with the machine. So we finally finished sewing everything with the machine, but now we have to do the neck. And for this, it's again the same story. We're just going to take the fabric, fold it once, fold it twice, and pin it with the pins that I forgot somewhere. Oh, welcome to my life. So, just take the pins that were right in front of your nose in case you didn't find them. And pin everything, and then we're going to sew this with the machine. Important, this is the wrong side. Time to sew it with the machine. Yeah. Now we're going to be cutting a belt. I want it to be like 5 centimeters wide, so I'm going to be cutting twice as much plus 1 centimeter of sewing allowance. So that's in total 11 centimeters. So I'm just going to be marking 11 and I'm just going to trace a straight line. In total, this is 1 meter long. We're also going to be cutting a smaller piece for the head piece that is going to be again 11 centimeters wide and like 70 centimeters long. And again, now we're going to take the right side. We're going to fold it in half and sew this line with the machine, and we're going to do this with the headpiece and the belt. This time we're going to be sewing really close to the edge. And once it's done, you just have to turn it inside out. And sew the open part. And we're going to be sewing this with the sewing machine. For that, you just have to take the open edge and fold it inside like this until it looks nice. And then just close this line with the sewing machine. Of course, you have to do the same with the belt. And now that we have all the pieces, the robe, the headpiece and the belt, it's time to try it on! So this is the great result. As you can see, it looks really extra and it was really easy to do. You just need some fabric and a rope to guide you, and that's it. So guys, this was all for today's tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and everything. You know how this works. And don't hesitate to text me in the comments below or on my Instagram, Nate Bathory, for any questions, comments or requests. I know it's a bit late, but in Spain it's Christmas until the 6th of January, so it's never too late. And anyway, these robes are never out of fashion. And that's it. I hope you try, and if you do, don't forget to send me your nice pictures. I love that, even if you just text to say hi. So, see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video,
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And the second let's get started. Let's get started. Oh, doesn't sound very nice.
What are you doing?
Stretching the fabric.
Are you serious?
Muffy, baby. I'm recording this like 1 month later.
guys, this
Stop laughing at me.
This lasted long.